Hello, happy Sunday afternoon. How is everyone? Let me fix this just a little bit. There we go. I am Beth with Vintage Bandits Mercantile. I never introduced myself, but that's who I am. I'm here and it is cold in Kentucky today. Y'all, it's like 55, 60. Yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, I wore a big sweatshirt, church this morning and everything. I was like, wow, I'm cold. And I've been cold all day. I am super excited to be here. If you join, please say hello. Two things we're going to look at. This is a new line. I can get more, but these are really fun little, they're called Liquid Pearls paint, and I wanted to show you all what they looked like. And also, I have a fun new glitter line that's on the website. It's up and running right now, and it's a German glass glitter, but it's mine. Super cute. Well, super cute, super beautiful, pretty, and there are, I think, 6 colors. They've got fun names. I named them myself, like the white is Milk Glass, so it's kind of vintage names. Super cute, so you should go check those out. And that's kind of facing up. I was trying to miss my camera. There we go. Just someone put me down. I was trying to miss my camera, my little lens up here, so you couldn't see it. Anyway, so I want to talk about that, and then we're going to work with this paper pad. I showed it last week, and we never got to it. So we're going to pull it out. We're going to look at it, and if you all like it or think it's something we'd want, I can get more and carry it. Oh, who's calling me? Nobody I want to talk to. So let's get to it. I'm gonna point you down. I'm gonna put me up here in just a little bit, but I'm gonna point you down and let's look at the paint. They're called Liquid Pearls. I'll tell you all the deets when we get down here. All right. I want to make sure. This is a little butterfly I was working on and experimenting. You know, I love doing these and I sell these, but I'm not super happy with it. So I was trying to experiment with glitter. I do have a gold and a blue. I was trying to experiment with glitter and then these bigger jewels, and it just didn't work. These had gotten scratched, and so this is just going to be an experiment page. And so here they are. They're called Liquid Pearls by Ranger. If you've seen those, I don't know if you have, but they're super cute. And I think they're like $3 each, maybe 2 or 3. I need to look and see. This one's called Mermaid, so I probably can use that on here. Here is a silver. This one is Platinum Pearl, which is really pretty. So I know I want this pink. I want this pink. I just got a lot of colors that work with this. I pulled this awesome Merlot. So let me just get these, and we're just going to, they're kind of puffy, and it's called Dimensional Pearlescent Paint. So you can do a lot of things with it. Now, can it be used on fabric? I don't remember. Great for paper and fabric, yes, used dimensionally. I would hand wash it. So let's just get in here, and I've got this gold to go around the edge first thing. So I'm just going to shake off the glitter. Let's see if we can't kind of shush that out of there, you know, scooch that out of there where we don't want it. And I was just experimenting with a certain look, and I don't want to use glitter on these, so this is just going to be like my trying things out. But I wanted you all to see it and compare it and see what you think. So yeah, is it good enough? Is it close enough? And it's dimensional, and I'm just going to go around. Look how pretty that is. And I'm just going to do a little bead with this gold up on this wing. Just kind of outline it. You can also just paint with it, which is really cool. Let me know if you've used this before, because I had not seen it. And I was like, oh, I love that. So there's so much because I never get out. That's one of the things we're going to change. Let me lift it up for you. So now don't look at my handmanship. Handmade is something. Anyway, but it's kind of, you can kind of see that pearl. Look how pretty that is. And so then I thought, which would be really fun, is to go in through the pinks and just do like a little bit, like it's the jewels, but I'm just going to do like a little dollop of paint, like it's a little pearl on there. So you could see how it's a little thicker. So if you can think of a way of using this in a craft, I'd love for you to share it. This one is Dazzle. It does dazzle. This one is Raspberry, which I love those kind. That little guy is kind of blocking us, isn't he? Sorry about that. I'll pick it up so you can see. I'll just come in here a little closer so you can see. How about that? Let me know if that's good enough. And if you join, if you just say hi, it lets me know I'm not all alone. Did I shake this up? I feel like I didn't. I'm going to give it a good shake. It's just a little bit, I love a good raspberry, not actually the color. I don't like to eat raspberries. So I'm just going to do that. Kind of end it with an odd. Look how cute that is. So cute. This one's really cool. This is slate, but it kind of has a blue tinge. I've got these 3 that I could use on this, and so, what kind of works? That kind of works with that, doesn't it? So we definitely want to use this one. This is Ocean. Maybe we'll do the Ocean Blue. I don't know. We're just playing. So I want to use this on that dark blue to see what that looks like. But I'm just going to kind of do a little dot. I'm hoping that the point will ease down on this. I gotta remember that gold is wet, Beth. It is wet. Yeah. All right, this one I'm going to put just like here in between. This one is Brilliant. Brilliant. That's this color, the blue color. So pretty. And this one is Mermaid, which anything that talks about, you know, let's just take it like, we'll just move it kind of, I don't know. I'm trying, right there's that color. Let's just run it like right inside this wing next to this glitter and see what happens. I'll hold it up and let you all try it. Let you see it, try it. I do have this on the website, and it's also in-house. I am still open. I will have one more Saturday, and then I will be closing to pack up the 1st of May. So if you want to see me, and I think I'm going to do a big sale next Saturday on some products. I want to see what this slate looks like, just in that dark. I love how these beat up like a pearl. They're so pretty. Y'all, my goodness, if you watch this in the replay, let me know. This might be too dark, but we're going to let it dry and see what we think. I think this is more, it's looking, I feel like it's a blue-black, but it may be too black. But I feel like it looks navy to me, so I don't know. It's so hard, so hard. And then we have this super pale pink, which is so pretty. We'll just put like a little dollars right there. They look like little pink pearls. Isn't that pretty? My goodness, y'all, how pretty is that? Aren't those pretty? Can you see that? I love that right there. I may start doing this too before I do the little bedazzling and interweave them together. So that might be something I will start incorporating in my own personal. I want to see how this dries. I want the I want the bubbles to, I want to settle. I don't want to have a little peak on it. So it's like I'm doing a cake. You know when you bake a cake, you want it to. Okay, so I need to put this someplace it'll dry. All right there. If you want to see it, you come back. We'll look at it in a bit. But I want you to see, look at this right here, that mermaid. Isn't that pretty? It's just a bit different from the blue. Yeah, This was all an experiment one, but I now see that I like it. Now when this dries, I'll go back in and do some bedazzling with it and see how that works. So totally fun. And you can use these on just about anything. So let's open up this paper. I'm gonna scoot y'all over here together and get you in your permanent home after the video. So yeah, tell me what you're working on. Tell me how you're doing today. Are we working on Mother's Day items, anybody? There's just lots going on. And I want to pull back so we can see this whole thing. There we go. First, let's get the plastic off because we can't see it for that. This is another company that I found, and I just wanted to see what it felt like. I'm going to pull it back a little bit more. Ooh, that's fun. It was just something totally different than I've ever had, and it had really fun textures, and it's called Spellbinders Paper Arts. Have any of y'all heard of that? I found it from a wholesale, but I just thought this looks so cute, and this would be so fun just to give you instant texture in a project. So I think, do we get one? You get 20 sheets, 10 designs, so you get 2 of each. And there's 3 foil designs. Well, that'll be fun. I haven't looked at this. I waited for y'all to look at it. So there, you're special. There's that one. Okay, and this one's fun. It kind of got beat up, so I'm glad it's mine. I just ordered samples of these because I just wanted to see if it was even something I wanted to work with. Oh, that's fun. Look, if you look at all the pieces, it's all white on the back. But this would be a really fun journal to make, wouldn't it? Look, it just gives you instant texture. Is this got a, it says beautiful, beautifully imperfect. Y'all, that's why I got it, because it's totally, I'm all the time preaching perfectly imperfect, beautifully imperfect. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I would love any comments if you think this is something you would want me to carry. Let me know. So here's some shimmery black on that. Pretty stuff. This has some right there. That's gorgeous. Oh my, look how pretty that is. Wouldn't that be an awesome cover for like a big journal? I want to do a big book like she made on 507 Willow House. That is glorious. Look at those. I'm loving this. I think this is something I want, but I like it, but you all may not. So if you're not going to like it, I'm not going to order it because I can't keep it myself, but I will be using this. And we might be using it today. Yeah, look at that. That is so fun. Look at that. That would be so cute. You could do, oh my gosh, and this just has letters. How fun is this? All of this to cut apart. And are we right back to the beginning? Do we have, is it 2? Does it have 2 of them? Yes, it's 2 sets. Yay, I was going to say, am I crazy? So we're back to the beginning. All right, any questions from anybody? We worked on, and I brought this out because I thought I might try painting this, but I think I'm just going to work with these papers. I think I don't know if I worked with this with you all or if I did this at the shop. I think I did this at the shop and brought it home. But I think this would be fun to put some on the cover and maybe decorate the inside with some pockets and stuff. I loved, I think this one is really fun. And to layer on here like that, you know, so that would be like the cover. Or we could just take pieces out of it. I don't know, this would be fun to take some pieces out of. Just think it's so cute. Just yumminess. Let's just keep looking. I'm going to put this right next to me. I mean, like I don't have enough paper, but I thought this was different. I haven't seen this. And I just thought, you know, I'm always looking to bring things that are different on the market. Where am I looking? Right there. Yeah. I'll go ahead and put me in here so you can see my funny face if I make any kind of Nope. And B. There we go. I love that purple. Isn't that pretty? So look at the detail of that. Can you see that? I'll pull it up and let you see the detail. This also has, and then it has my natural that I've done to it, but really you can't see it because it got wrinkles on it. Isn't that cool? If I'm not showing up, I'd love for somebody to tell me I'm not. Look at that. That is really just, it just gives you all the textures together. The paint, the paper. Look at just frayed. So pretty. And the writing over top of it, which is so fun. This is so pretty. If you like grunge, but you know, so that it gives you, this would work really good with our Royce papers as well. This would be fun to cut it out. Isn't that, I just love that. It's got the splatter, it's got everything, y'all, right there together for it. And the butterflies, look at that splatter. That would be so cute. I've kind of got a butterfly theme. It's kind of summer. These would be really cute. So if we could cut that one out, wouldn't it? And then we could do the puff for the, let's put this here, maybe. Since I'm by myself, I'm just gonna just piddle and play. I think that one's gorgeous too. These are my colors. I love this one. I love how it gives you this and these four, which we could totally just put a little, you know, like this little bird right there. How fun is that? That's glorious. We could make a little garden journal. I don't know. Nobody's helping me because nobody's here. It's just me. This would be fun. I don't know if it would go all the way up. Yeah, it would cover it. This would be fun. And then layer something on top of it. But I already have it covered, so that's kind of redundant. If you're joining, I would love, can I just have a heart or something? Because I feel like I'm all alone. Because you are. So anyway, had a great week. I'm a little overwhelmed with all I got to do, and I got to get to it. So, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to get to it, when I'm going to get to it. Lots to do. I feel like if we use this, we don't need anything else, you know? Oh, hello. Thank you, Marcy. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you for being here and at least saying hello to me. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm all alone. All alone. Where there's that, something's got to give with, oh gosh, Jack Nicholson and, what's her name? She just died. Amazing. And he's out there and he goes, I'm all alone, old hair. Harry was his name. And I was like, I'm all alone. I'm lamenting that. Thank you for keeping me not being here. Hello, thank you. That would be really cute on here as well. I don't know what I would use this for. I always have this map in here, but I think that's fun. This kind of looks like travel stuff, maybe. Let's go with this one. I think that's fun. I think it's interesting. Yes, I think we're gonna go with this one. So now we just gotta figure out, do I just wanna put like a cover on it? Or do I wanna run like a little band around the bottom and the top? Oh, that would be fun. Let's do that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna trim this, preferably straight, Beth. I think that's kind of straight. I'm not great at eyeballing. I've got a friend, she's so good at it, but she's not here, so. And it's kind of off anyway, but this, ooh, it tears really good too. It's not too thick that it's hard to tear. I was thinking this might be fun if we did, like just wrapped it around the bottom and then to the back, like that. To give it just a little kind of something, something, you know? And then if we want to do, my stomach is gurgling. If you all hear that, so sorry. I am going to round these bottom corners because they're going up against that, I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, I think this would be, I love this paper. I'll just wait to see what y'all think. But if you, oh, you know what? That was done too before. That was done too soon. So let's make sure we mark it where we want it. And then, I mean, what we could do is we could just make a pocket out of it. See what I'm saying? Make a pocket on the front here, and then we could wrap it around the back and make a little tuck spot. If I can make it straight, I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. And then you can have a little pocket in the front. Let's try that. Why not? Let's give it a go. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if it'll work. It's a day of experimenting for me today. Yeah, I've never done that before. And I think I want to glue the edge too. See, I don't know. Yep. Let's try that. Well, everything's crooked, so I can't use words to line it up. I make things so hard. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for saying hi to me. I was starting to feel like I was maybe, you know, in the Sahara alone. So now we have a front pocket. And get that to kind of glue down and hold. It grips pretty closely. How fun is that? And I'd love to wrap it in like that and make a little mini tuck, but I don't know if that would work or not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's put a little glue on this so it can be a bit of a pocket maybe. That might be fun. I've never done pockets on the front of a journal, but if this were like a little gardening thing, that might be fun. I'm just going to do around the bottom and see if it'll work. Maybe as a tuck. Well, actually, those were great pictures of y'all from Thursday last week. Was it this past Thursday? I think so. I think. I don't remember when, you know. So I thought that was fun. So cute. I think it was this past Thursday. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Was it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day it was. Super cute pictures. All right. Here we go. That's fun, isn't it? So that gives us a little teensy weensy tuck. And gives us a thing right on the front. That would be fun. So let's say, you know, if you're, and this could be a fun notes for anything. I got banged up, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I should have done something to the edge, but I didn't. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna beat myself up for that. Maybe should have rounded that. I'm not gonna beat myself up on that too. Thursday, okay. We've done a lot since Thursday. I've been working on the tree, and so my brain is kind of like, where are we? Okay, fun. So it needs like a label, I feel like. So we could say what it is, or it could be for anything. Probably we need, like, this is cute. You could just tuck in like a little receipt thing if you want, just to keep it for a second, but maybe put a better like pocket right here. Maybe. I think yes. I think yes. Not a big one though. I think it'd be fun to use this right here for a pocket. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I would rather tear than scissors. Honestly, I'd rather have a paper cutter that might maybe do it straight, which would be really nice. That is not on my list right now. Should we make a gusset one? Like we could fold this up and put something on the side and let it hold a little bit more. Maybe. And make it thicker. Or do I just want to cut it off? Do we want to do a gusset? A gusset, if you want to know, or you probably already know, and you could teach this way better than me, a gusset makes it a little bit fatter, so we add pieces to it so we can, at the bottom and then at the sides, and it will fold out a bit and it will hold a little more. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I think I'm going to do, but I'm not going to use that paper to do the sides. I'm just going to use whatever I can find that's kind of thick around here that we haven't used. I have plenty of scraps of something around here. We had a good day. We were open late, 8 o'clock at the shop on Friday, and then we had a great day on Saturday. We had a book signing with a friend of ours. Like this is like, we need like file folder type thing, and I have some around here. I know I do. So I just got to find it. But it was, we had an opening for our friend, Sweet Nicole, who wrote a book. It's a YA pirate romantasy. So cute, so fun. She's adorable. It was really sweet, and it's clean, like your tween. I mean, it's for your young adults can read it. So I feel like I have no problem saying go and, you know, look at it. I'm waiting with bated breath for the Audible version, because you all know I like an Audible version. I think I can use, I might be able to use these. This might work. These are 2 little tags, and they're heavy duty, and I don't need the little dot in there, but let's score them so it's going to be easier to how wide are these? 1.5. So where do I need to be? What's half of 1.5? Right there, I think. Close. I'm just going to score, because if I score it just a little bit, it'll make it easier to, and I don't have my scoreboard with me, or I wouldn't even need to worry about that. Make it easier to fold and make. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add it to this and then glue that down, and it will pop out and it will hold a bigger amount of product in there for us. But I need to loosen it up also, because it's a little, it just has not done any work at all. You know, why don't you just use the half of that circle, Beth, because that's half of it full. Anyway, be watching for that. I cannot wait. The Audible should be coming out soon, like next week, because that's how I listen to all my books, because I am brain damaged. And I don't, there we go. It just needs to be a little bit more flexible, because this is like cardstock, heavy cardstock for a tag. But, okay, I'm just taking forever, am I not, to do this? Okay, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be worth the watch. Maybe. I'm just putting this glue, and this is gonna glue down to here, like that. And then this is gonna glue over here. I'm just trying all kinds of things today. Don't know if it's gonna work or not. It's been a long time since I've done one like this. But, and so the gusset is this one on the bottom like that, and it gives us a little, see how it holds a little more? Yeah. We want it to be just a little bit straight. And we're going to put the glue, I'm going to put just a little bit right there, because we're going to glue that under, like that. Glue the bottom, and then glue the side. And pray this works. And pray it works. And pray I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm pretty sure I don't. Okay. Oh, come on. Here we go. There we go. Then you can hold a bunch of stuff in there. You can put all kinds of things. Hey, Nancy. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm crazy. What's new? You know that. Lots going on. My brain is just so overwhelmed with all I have to do, but I'm going to sit down today and tomorrow and make a plan and a schedule and organize it. So you can kind of see, it just makes it, we want it to dry. Like this is a flat pocket, so it's not going to hold a ton. But this one, once it dries, it's going to hold, you can kind of stuff it more, way more, you know. So we just want it to dry and then we'll be ready. Okay. Boom. Let's check our butterfly. If you are just jumping on here, let me know. I have a new paint and it's hard to see it in the shop and nobody's seen it, but it is on the website. And friends, I will be doing, I still will be shipping, and I still will do I'm going to do local deliveries, or we're going to have pickup, because Becca has said I can drop off at Tiny Bird Books, and you can pick it up there if you'd rather do that. So, lots of fun things. Look at these cute little, so we did the pearl. Oh, it's tacky already. That's good. I want that to go down a bit. Oh, it's not tacky. Do you know there's different, did you all know that there's different weights of pigment? There really is. Isn't that pretty? Do you see? I think using this with the little gems bedazzling might be fun. That's just my experiment, because this is one big hot mess. I just wanted y'all to see the gold is all the way around. You can bead that. You can paint with it. Let's do a little painting if we want to, just on maybe over here. Let's do this ocean so you all can see it. Oh, let's go solo, and then I can pull you all in. It won't let me do that when my little head is over there. I'm going to just put some on here, and then we're going to just paint it in a bit. And you can also, so you can use it with a brush. You can add fun dimension. You may already have this. I don't know. I was trying this and the paper, so give me some feedback. I'd love to know if you've used this product, what you think. It did say it's puffy. You can use it on paper or clothing, which I think is fun. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I may paint them and then bedazzle them. That might be fun. I don't know. But that's real pretty. Let's blend it with this blue. See if you can blend it or not. It's, and I think they're $3. You get half an ounce, but that's a lot. That's a lot of paint, y'all. You'd be surprised at how much it is. Look at that blending right there together. Bring it up like that. That's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Or use what you have. You should try it, Nancy. You should try it. I have every one that I could buy. I have every color they sold. So yeah, isn't that pretty? And it's blending too. I mean, you know, I'm winging this right here. I didn't plan anything because I can barely get out of bed. I'm such a hot mess right now. All right, let's see what the pink looks like. Do I have another small brush? Yes, you do. Of course you do. I want to try this hot pink because is this the Dazzle? Let's put it right over here. Maybe we'll try that's a lot. That was a lot of paint. You should try it, Nancy. You should totally try it. We need to use what we buy. Look at that. I did not like how this turned out with the stones I used. And then I was like, I need more shimmer on there, and the glitter was not the answer. And so it just puts it, oh, that's pretty. I wonder if it would blend with this blue. It goes a little lavender. Oh, I may have to paint with this. Look at that. Can you see it? I mean, isn't that pretty? Look how it catches that light. Whoosh. So pretty. And we're going to do, this is the last one, I promise. I'm just playing. I would love to know, yeah, so what you'd like for me to, I'm going to really start doing so much more here online in June. I'm going to work on it in May, but it's probably going to be more edited videos of me, you living in my mess with me. I'm pretty sure that's probably what it's going to be. So, yeah, y'all are like, yay. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how I want to organize and what I'm going to need to bring home or what I'm going to need. Look at that. Isn't that just fabulous? It's so fabulous. Like even over here, just added in next to the little, it just adds, I'm totally painting all my things with this paint now. I'm done. I'm loving it. Or I go over the acrylic with that. How fun is that? Do I have anything to clean these with? No, you do not. So there you go. Isn't that fun? Well, today is short and sweet. I love it. I know it's a mess, so just don't look at that. If you can just look at the shimmer over here on this side, I'm just going to do that. Let's just focus on that. Isn't that pretty? Do you want to see it against the white? Here. So it's much brighter. So, you know, it depends on what you painted over, the intensity of the paint, you know. So this is just over the white. But then it's blending. Look how pretty that is. That's pretty. So you can dot it or you can actually paint. And I'm loving painting. That gives you that shimmer underneath that you need. That gives you more. Loving that. Well, friends, that was fun. Short and sweet today. I will be back next Sunday, I think. Yes. And I would love to know what you'd like for me to work on. If you want me to do something. I'm really, guys, my brain, because you always say, just do whatever you want. But I would really like to actually do something. I'm working on cleaning this off. This whole section is going to move. I'm going to get another work area, lots to plot and plan about. So I would love any input, any help. Just let me know what you would like to see, what you wouldn't like to see, all that kind of stuff. I would totally love it, and I would appreciate it to help me make some decisions on where to go and what to do and all that good stuff. You can also use this. This would be great, like watercolor, but you could make swatches on paper. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know how this dries too, how the little dots dry. You'll see this again. But if you don't have it, you can grab it on the website. So good. It is Liquid Pearls. It's dimensional. Put your glasses on, Beth. Dimensional pearlescent paint. And it says fabric and paper. Think about jeans. Or we could go right back and do the pockets and do the back pocket. And I don't know. I'm up for it. Okay. Have a great afternoon. Go be creative. Let's go be part of the solution, friends, and not the problem. Let's be, this world's crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. You know how crazy it is. So let's try to help it. Let's be a part of the solution, not the problem. Let's just work to make a change. If it's just praying every day that God has this, then let's let's do that. If you would, I would really appreciate any sharing of this, any commenting back and forth. That just lets both platforms know that I'm worth watching. But if not, I totally get that too. So I am going to get back to work today, and looking forward to being here with you and giving you more edited programming, move videos and stuff. So that should be great. Anyway, be blessed. Let's go be Jesus today, and let's love each other so well. If we just loved each other well and we were light instead of dark, what a difference it could be in this world. Alrighty. Love y'all.